Hi everyone, Gretchen Wegner here. I just had the most fascinating conversation with my neighbor. And the result of that conversation is this question, which I'm going to show you on a whiteboard and then go back and tell you the story. But the result is, do you need self-care this school year? Or do you need community care? Or what's most likely, do you need both? So one of the gifts of COVID has been that, so I live in a 13 unit apartment building. That's where I live and I work. And oh, I just noticed I even left my messy blanket up here. I guess you're just seeing, you're just seeing real Gretchen here. It's real times during a global pandemic. Anyway, so one of the gifts of COVID is that 6 of the units here, we're all educators. And we are here all day now. And so we've been taking breaks, lunch breaks together, and we've been even having like happy hour out in a courtyard here. And so we've been building a relationship. So today, one of my neighbors said, "Hey, Gretchen, could we have lunch together?" And we did. And we were chatting, and she's in her second week. She's a counselor in an elementary school in San Francisco Unified. And she said that her colleagues were taught, one of her colleagues was talking about how in the past, like pre-COVID, BC, before COVID, right? She really focused on self-care. Like, what are the things I need to do to take care of myself? And a lot of times self-care was getting away, like going away, taking a vacation, having a quiet spa day or having a few moments to herself. But now during COVID, because we can't get away, self-care has looked instead like community care. She's been reaching out to people more like, "Hey, can we talk on the phone? Can we take a socially distanced walk? So she's looking more for her community to support her." And I thought, wow, that is such an important distinction. And I'm guessing human beings need both. We don't just need self-care, but we do need that. We don't just need community care, but we do need that. We need both of those things together. And so I'm curious for students and parents and teachers, what kind of self-care do you need this school year? What kind of community care do you need this school year? How can you make time and space to get support in both arenas, right? Because it's going to be the weirdest school year ever. It just is. And we're really going to need to make sure that we are bolstered with self-love, and also this is like community hugs, community love as well. So I happen to have an educators community. I call it the Anti-Boring Educators Club. And we've already had tears on our training calls as people are struggling to imagine, like, how is the school year going to work? And if you feel like you would need that kind of community support, we have, I call them training calls, but really they're community support calls every month. It's a very loving community for any kind of educators, whether you're a parent who's educating your students or whether you're an academic coach or whether you're a teacher. I want to encourage you to email me. Oh, I didn't write my email on a website on the board, so I'm just going to say it, gretchen@gretchenwegner.com. I don't do lots of fancy things with video editing, but please email me and tell me that you are craving some of that this year. We talk a lot about self-care as well. And if you're craving it, I am just letting some people in for free or for very low cost, but just send me an email and let's be in communication about what kind of community support you need. And also, often I think we need community support to do our self-care, right? So if you feel like you need that, please reach out to me, Gretchen@gretchenwegner.com. Let's see if we can't have you join our amazingly loving and smart and fun community this semester at a price that really works for you. So I hope to see you in email.